Well, first of all, thanks for just your interest in the CRO Accelerator course. The CRO Accelerator course really is designed specifically for what I call aspiring chief revenue officers. And aspiring chief revenue officers fall into a couple of subcategories. And those are people whom are all senior level heads of sales, heads of marketing, maybe heads of revenue, whom have reached a point in their career where they feel the chief revenue officer role seems like the next move for them, but they are asking themselves common questions, which is how do I become a chief revenue officer? How do I get this job if I've never been one before, particularly when most people looking for a CRO usually look for someone that had the title before, and I never had it. So how do I make that jump? The other one is maybe someone who is currently a head of sales or a head of marketing at a company, and they've been tapped to be their next chief revenue officer. This is not an uncommon scenario where your boss says, hey, we'd like you to consider this role. Would you do it? This course is perfect for someone in a situation like that who wants to make sure they can say yes confidently because they know what to do and they know how to move into that role without screwing it up, so to speak, right? Because it's a very complicated role. And so the CRO Accelerator course is perfect for somebody who knows that they have a succession plan in place. The boss has given them the opportunity, and now they want to be able to give themselves a refresher, or we call it an upskill opportunity to say, okay, I'm ready for this now, and I know how to start. And the way that we would describe this is we're not guaranteeing someone will get a chief revenue officer role because they took the course, but we'll certainly, without question, have them be the best candidate and also know how to succeed in the role from day one. And that's something that most people don't know how to do. Okay, so then there's the third person whom we serve in the course, which is newly hired chief revenue officers. When I say newly hired, I don't mean someone who took the job yesterday, but the first 3 to 6 months where the honeymoon period is either just ending, right? And all of a sudden some of the realities of the role start to settle in, and some of the confusion that commonly is associated with the role starts to settle in, and some of the red flags that commonly crop up when someone becomes a chief revenue officer. We are a perfect resource for someone to quickly recalibrate how the role should be focused on so that they can fix some of the issues that commonly become the downfall of CROs who don't really have a good idea how to get themselves out of the common things that happen to them. And we have a great way in which existing chief revenue officers can re-engage with their boss and realign their role and redefine their role, and also have some very specific steps, practical steps that they can do that will help them regain ground as they find their role becoming a bit different than what they thought it was.